Happy Leap Day, coming off a 2-0 night on a 5-1 run. Let's talk some basketball. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back into another episode for Just a Bet Outside. I'm your host, Steven, and we are back for a Thursday 8-game slate in the NBA. It was another 2-0 night. I know you were going to see an X next to one of my bets soon, but it was a quarter unit. I'm talking all one unit bets, but Scotty Barnes fell just short of a triple double. But after that 3-day slump we are in on a nice little 5-1 run on the one unit bet. So I like to see it, but we keep grinding because it can humble you any day. But it was a good day. So I'm gonna try to keep this intro short. I know I say that all the time, but I do appreciate all the comments about the mic sound. Nice to have some feedback. I'm glad you guys like the sound. It's taken us a while to get used to. It's definitely a lot different than the first one, but glad we're heading up that way. But a couple reminders: the golf preview and best bets video is out now for the Cognizant Classic. If you can get it in before the tournament starts, it is a $30 contest. We have it every single week. Just put in two golfers that you think are going to be in the first round lead. That's all you got to do. Nothing to lose. Have a chance to win. And then our Major League Baseball American League preview and best bets video will be out later this week. So stay tuned for that. That was a lot of fun. Just finished recording it. Now we just got to edit it and get it out there. Anyways, real quick, we haven't mentioned in a while. If you want to become a Jabbo MVP, it's only $2.99 a month. Click the join button below. If we bring any value, entertainment, help you with your bets in any way, and you just want to give back a little bit, $2.99 a month, and it goes a long way to helping support us with all the hours we put in for this channel, and we just really appreciate it. You get a few perks, badges, emojis, prioritize replies, shout outs, things like that. But anyways, for those that have already done it, we really appreciate it. Never required, just always appreciate it. I got a couple dad jokes, and then we get right into the video. This first one is actually a text from my wife today. She gave me a good one, so here we go. This is the wife text. Why was the computer cold? Because it left its windows open. That's a pretty good one. I gotta give her credit. Last one. Why was the basketball court so wet? Because the players kept dribbling on it. I like the first one better. Yep, that was pretty good. I'm gonna just demand that she sends me a dad joke every single day. But anyways, in this video, we're gonna recap yesterday, and then we're gonna talk the defenses that give up the most points, rebounds, and assists to the power forward position. And then I'll give you my best bets, see if we can stay hot, and we'll wrap it all up with the recap. So hit that like button, leave a comment below. You guys are crushing it. I want to hit 500 likes. Let's see if we can do that. That's all. Just a quick tap. That's all we're asking. We appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button as we chase our first 21,000 subscribers. All right, let's get into it. And it starts with the recap. All right, it started out with Brandon Ingram, 18 plus points, and D'Angelo Russell, 15 plus points. That was a nice winner. I got a little worried because Zion and McCollum were both playing. Well, I knew Zion would, but they were all questionable until about an hour before game time. So McCollum played, but Ingram still got the job done in the third quarter. And then D'Angelo Russell hit a three, I think, early fourth quarter to cash it. And holy cow, the old man LeBron James just hits three after three. What a comeback by the Lakers to beat the Clippers in the fourth quarter. That was insane. Next bet, Luka Doncic over 17 and a half rebounds plus assists. Absolutely annihilated this. I think he got like 27. I could be wrong. 20 something. Just crushed it. My third bet, the long shot play of the day, it was between Scotty Barnes triple double and Luka triple double, and I went with Scotty because, well, first the odds were huge, and still Luka was like plus 300. But I was like, I didn't want two bets on one player just in case Luka didn't play well or didn't get a triple double or over. I could lose two bets. It was a dumb reason because I should have, and it would have hit. It would have been freaking nice. But oh well, we lost the quarter unit. Obviously, I'm counting these one unit plays only when I do the runs and all that kind of stuff. But again, we're gonna hit it. Scotty Barnes came close. He put up a good effort. Fell just a few assists short. So overall record now 142 and 134, up 6.81 units on a nice little 5-1 run. But we got to keep our head down and keep grinding. So that's the bets recap. Now let's talk some power forwards. All right, those are the defenses giving up the most points to the power forward position, starting out with the Jazz, giving up the most in the NBA. This is all last 30 days, and they are facing Mr. Paolo Banchero of the Magic, averaging 22 and a half points per game. And then we got the Harry Potters facing LeBron James on the second night of a back-to-back. Like I said, he just dominated, but now he might be questionable because the second night. You never know. But LeBron averaging almost 25 points per game. And then the Houston Rockets facing Kevin Durant. Durant averaging 26.7 points per game. Rockets giving up right around there at 26. And then of course you got Giannis, Jason Tatum up there. Same usual power forwards that we see every week. So, anyways, take a screenshot, go get some winners. Again, this is the last 30 days. And let's check out the rebounds now. And we got three more matchups. The Rockets facing Kevin Durant, like we already talked about, who's averaging 7.5 rebounds per game in the last 30 days. And then the Brooklyn Nets facing Jalen Johnson of the Hawks, who's averaging 10.5 rebounds per game, playing really well right now, especially without Trey Young. And then the final matchup is the Warriors facing the New York Knicks, Precious Achua at 10.7 rebounds per game, and the Warriors giving up right around the exact same number. So that's the last 30 days. But anyways, that's the rebounds. Let's go check out the assists now, and we got four more matchups. Wizards again facing LeBron James. Nothing new there. The number one versus the number one. So that's a pretty good matchup for LeBron. And then the Jazz facing Paolo Banchero again. He's averaging 6.2. Jazz giving up over 5 assists per game. And then the Rockets and Durant, and the Nets versus Jalen Johnson. Some of these same guys. So there's some good matchups coming up for some of these guys, whether it's PRs, PRAs, or just points, or whatever it is when you guys want to do. But just something to keep in mind. There is some good matchups here. Paolo has been kind of out with an illness, so make sure to stay tuned and see how he's doing there. And then, of course, like I said, LeBron's second night of a back to back. So, anyways, that's the power forward position. Hopefully, that helps you guys get some winners. But now it's time for the best bets. All right, this segment of the video is brought to you by our sponsor, Better Bet. That's BTR Bet. It is the best place to find, track, analyze, and share your bets. Click that link below. Go check it out. It is unbelievable. We're going to have a video out here in the next few days to a week explaining how it all works as well, too. So here we go. First best bet, the Warriors at the New York Knickerbockers in Madison Square Garden. We got the Warriors minus 3.5. Total in this game is 224. Warriors 31, 25, and 1 against the spread, 18 and 8 ATS on the road. And then the Knicks 30, 27 and 2 ATS, 15, 14 and 1 ATS at home. Over under Warriors 30 and 27 to the over, the Knicks 36 and 23 to the under. One of the best under teams in the league. I'm gonna get right into the best bet because it's a game bet. We're gonna go Warriors minus 3.5 at minus 110 on DraftKings. Now, I think this is for me. So if you don't believe me or agree with what I think about Brunson right now, then obviously wait to see what happens if you want. But I think there is a good chance that Brunson does not play in this game. The reports are saying he is iffy and it's neck spasm. It's not just some ankle or hamstring or just some injury they make up all the time. It is actual neck spasms. He just missed a game. I think there's a chance he misses this one. So if he does miss it, this line will not be at 3.5 by tip off. So that means we will be getting good line value. Wiggins will be out for the Warriors, but I still like this bet. I think Brunson being out is just absolutely huge if he is out, of course. Knicks 3-7 in the last 10 games. Can you blame him? Every single person is pretty much hurt. They have not beat a decent team since February 1st, and that was over the Pacers. That's right. The only other wins they've had since February 1st were against the Grizzlies, 76ers, and the Pistons. I mean, it has not been pretty, guys. Obviously, the Warriors, one of the hottest teams in the NBA. In the last 10 games, the Knicks have scored the fifth fewest points per game at only 106.7. If Jalen Brunson is out, this team might not hit 100, to be honest. I mean, that wouldn't be a surprise at all. They have the absolute worst defensive rating in the NBA in the last 10 games. This is a team that just a month ago I was saying they are unbelievable on defense. They're lights out. We cashed some bets because of it, but just way too many injuries. And it's wearing down on them. The worst defensive rating in the NBA. That's right. Worse than the Wizards, worse than all these bad teams. A big reason is they have allowed the highest 3-point percentage in the NBA in the last 10 games now at 45.1. Opponents are shooting 45.1% from 3-point range. That is not good. They're just not guarding the perimeter very well. And the Warriors are coming to town as the number 2 3-point shooting team in the NBA last 10 games. We all know they know how to shoot threes. Steph Curry could have an absolute dynamite game here. They are shooting 41.5% as a team. These teams are just heading in opposite directions, I think, and the lines just too low right now. Obviously, without Anunoby, without Julius Randle, and maybe no Brunson. I mean, this team is just a shell of itself right now. So, I mean, we're talking Dante DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, Isaiah Hartenstein, Achua, Miles McBride, Bojan, Alec Burks. Like, guys, this team is just, there's no way they can keep up with the Warriors, in my opinion. And the Warriors are one of the best road teams, and the Knicks are just kind of okay at home. So I don't think the home court advantage is that big of a deal. I think the lights are bright in New York, and Steph Curry and those guys want to show out. So give me the Warriors to win by 4 more points, and Steph Curry to probably have a pretty good game in this one. So that's my first best bet. And before we get into bet number 2, let's talk BetMGM. All right, there's the great deal with BetMGM. You bet $5, you get $150 instantly in bonus bets. You just have to click the link below, sign up, just takes a minute or two, deposit the minimum of 10 bucks and put a bet out there for $5. Put it on a huge parlay, whatever it is you want to do, and you instantly get $150 in bonus bets. It is an incredible deal, but you got to click that link below. It must be 21 years or older to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. Now, back to the bets. All right, this second best bet is a player prop parlay. Give me Jalen Johnson 8+ rebounds and Damian Lillard 6+ assists. I got this at -123 on DraftKings. FanDuel did not have Lillard's props out yet, so you could check there, see if you get better odds. But Jalen Johnson 8+ rebounds. Let's talk about it. You saw the matchups earlier. He's facing a Nets team that's giving up the sixth most rebounds in the league the last 30 days to the power forward position, and Johnson has been on an absolute tear on the glass. He's gotten 10+ rebounds in 4 straight games, 8+ in 5 straight games. I just love seeing how aggressive he is. Obviously, no Trey Young doesn't really affect rebounds necessarily, but it does mean he's playing humongous minutes. Not that he plays his position, but they need Jalen Johnson right now, and he's been playing 35+ minutes pretty consistently. So we love to see that. So I just need 8 rebounds. His double double to get 10+ points, 10+ rebounds is sitting at -125. The books think he's getting a double double. All I need from him is 8+ rebounds. That's all. And then let's move over to Damian Lillard, 6+ assists. Since the All-Star break, the Bucks have really made sure their offense goes through Dame. He is averaging 14.3 potential assists in the last 3 games. Losing my voice after the All-Star break. That is the 10th most potential assists in the NBA. 14.3 is a huge number when you only need 6. You gotta love to see that. And in the last 3 games, he's turned those 14.3 into 10, 9, and 7 assists. The 7 assists came last game against this Hornets team when the Bucks absolutely annihilated them. The Hornets had 26 points at halftime. Dame only played 24 minutes in that game, and he still got 7 assists. Now they're playing again. Obviously, there's a blowout risk, and that's why I'm taking it down to 6. But like I said, he got 24 minutes and got 7 assists. If the Hornets can just score more than 26, and I don't mean 27, if they could just make it even a little competitive, and Dame gets close to 30 minutes, I mean, he should easily get 6 assists. He's an absolute beast right now with the dimes. And the Hornets, by the way, are giving up the fourth most assists per game to the point guard position in the last 15 days on that one. And I think top 7 or bottom 7 technically in the last 30 days. So with the opportunities he has every game, 6+ should not be a problem at all. I like over 6.5 on its own if you want to do that too. But just because of the blowout potential, I decided to take it down to 6+ assists and added it to Jalen Johnson 8+ rebounds. So that's the second best bet. And I have 3 leans for you now to talk about because not all the odds are out, not all the lines are out, and I'm absolutely exhausted. It's close to midnight again. So I'm going to give you guys some leans, and then I'll have probably one, more than likely 2 added plays in the morning again. Always check the pinned comments, and always check X and Discord. So let's talk some leans now. 3 of them. One is for maybe a possible long shot bet for me for a quarter unit, maybe a half unit. We just talked about it. How about Damian Lillard double double? It's plus 400 on DraftKings right now. Like I said, if he gets close to 30 minutes, he definitely has a chance here. I mean, we're talking about a guy who just had, who's been close to a double double 2 of the last 3 games. Actually, he got one with 10 times, the other one 9. Like I said, he got 7 assists. So the long shot here to me is not whether or not he gets it. It's really whether or not he gets the minutes. Because if he plays, say, 32, if I'm told right now he's going to play 30+ minutes, I like my chances at plus 400 of Dame to get 10+ assists and get that double double. So that's just a lean I have. Obviously, the blowout does affect that. Next one would be maybe a Magic Suns money line parlay. Now, just FYI, these are leans. I have not made this bet yet, so I'm not saying go out and bet them. It's just more ideas and more thoughts and what's going on. But the Magic and Suns money line parlay, we're fading the Jazz and we're fading the Rockets on the road. I mean, you gotta love that. For the Magic, I expect Paolo to be back. He was at shoot around in the last game, but he didn't. He didn't end up suiting up. I think he's gonna play here. He has an illness. But if he does, obviously, I love it. They should easily win at home. If he doesn't, it might be a little tighter, but that's kind of why I'm holding off. But either way, I still think the Magic take care of business. And then the Suns are playing at home against the Rockets. Fading the Rockets on the road is just one of the best things you can do. I think they win easy. If you don't want to do a money line parlay, you could also do a teaser and get plus 100 to take these guys down 5 points. Again, FanDuel is the best book for that. The third bet, I mean, I should bet this honestly. Jonathan Kaminga over 2.5 assists. It's I don't know why the books are still hanging this, to be honest with you. He's gone over this in 11 of the last 13. 11 of the last 13. Yes, Chris Paul is back, which by the way, I forgot to mention when I talk Warriors. That's also another plus. You got Chris Paul and Klay Thompson coming off the bench, a good second unit. But even though Chris Paul came back, last game, Kaminga still had 5 dimes. Again, I repeat, he's gone over in 11 of the last 13. He should be able to find open shooters everywhere against this Knicks defense that is giving up a lot of three balls. So, anyways, those are my 3 assists. Lillard double double. That's for a little sprinkle, maybe a Magic Suns moneyline parlay or a teaser. And then Jonathan Kaminga over 2.5 assists, just to give you guys some more ideas. But that's the bets and the leans. Have more in the morning. Let's check out the bets recap. All right, those are the 2 bets so far for Leap Day, February 29th. What a special day. Warriors -3.5, -110 on DraftKings. This line is probably going to move. And if depending on when you see the video, maybe it'll be 4, 4.5, and then probably go up to 5 or more if Jalen Brunson is ruled out. I like it at 4. I like it at 4.5, just so you guys know. Second one, Damian Lillard, 6 plus assists, and Jalen Johnson, 8 plus rebounds at -123 on DraftKings. Man, oh man, let's get some more winners. Let's continue this streak and finish the week strong. So I appreciate all the support. Again, that American League baseball video will be out later this week, and the golf video is out already. That tournament starts very soon. So go check that out and go enter the $30 contest. Thank you guys again. I appreciate all the support. Hope you have a great Thursday, and we'll talk to you soon.